The Royal Agricultural Winter Fair is an annual fall fair in Toronto, which takes place over 2 weeks in November. It was inaugurated in 1922 in the Coliseum, on the grounds of the exhibition place. It has expanded to also take up the Animal Care Center and remains the important exhibit for livestock breeders. So today, we are going to the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair and will find 3 aspects how this fair represents a Canadian life in terms of agriculture, lifestyle, and local customs. The first part is about agriculture. In this fair, we can see many types of crops such as potatoes, pumpkins, cabbages, etc. The big pumpkins shows how the Canadian farmers are good at cultivating and how the weather and water good are. Also, in the middle of the court, we can easily see there have many people lead the dairy cattle and beef cattle around the audience, and those cattle are very healthy and muscular, so if they will be selling, they will certainly have a good price. At the back of the exhibition, there has more animals such as sheep, goats, and rabbits. They look great, and they are the big part of this fair. From those enormous varieties, we can make out that Canada has an advanced technique in farming and breeding, and Canada is one of the biggest agricultural countries in the world.
The second part is about Canadian food and lifestyle. In this fair, the most attractive part is food. There are lots of food with different types, such as protein and beef, which are the most famous and traditional food around Canada. They have the long history. Thereby, almost every Canadians are familiar with those traditional foods. Also, we can see another product from Canada, which is maple syrup. The maple is symbol of Canada, so the maple syrup will be the most meaningful syrup in Canada. We can also see a snowplow in the fair, which shows how Canadian people deal with the snow in the winter. There has lots of snowfall in Canada, so people need to get rid of obstructing the snow, which also illustrates the Canadian way of life in the winter. From these things, I think Canada is a country that loves life and knows how to enjoy it.
The last part of this fair is that exhibit the Canadian local condition and costumes. The most popular event is the Royal Horse Show. It is the North American #1 indoor equestrian event. People can see Olympians and other top caliber riders and horses compete at the highest level in show jumping, indoor eventing, and dressage, as well experience the Canada's largest variety of breed events. The Royal Horse Show also features inspiring entertainment. At the Ontario Toyota Dealer Rodeo, we can see some of the Canada top bull, saddle broncs, and bareback riders as well as barrel racers compete for the title of Royal Champion. Outside of the Stadium of Horse Show, there is a hallway which exhibits some paintings and drawings of animal and landscape. They show the natural scenery and the diversity of species in Canada. The Royal Agricultural Winter Fair is an amazing exhibition. It represents how the Canadians enjoy the life and how Canada works hard to make more progresses. It is also a good opportunity for our international students to learn the culture of Canada, to adapt the Canadian life, and that will be a meaningful field trip in our study life.
Created using Powtoon.